All right, now we're live. Welcome everybody to another Guandao Gaming. We need a better name for this, Warren. The Guandao Gaming League of Legends training. We need to. We'll figure that out.
Oh yeah, we gotta come up with something here.
We'll get
The Guandao gaming grind.
Guandao Gaming grind. That might work. That might work. We need to get Jason on the job here.
Yeah.
Um, this is lesson three, so we're talking about mid lane mechanics. So the first lesson was finding the right champion for your personality, and Warren decided that Jace would be my champion. And then the second one was how to last hit, and now we're in number three. Now, before we get started, I wanted to share my stats. So let me pop over to my screen here. Can you see that, Warren?
I cannot see your screen.
You see
I see
me?
you. Yeah, I see you.
How do I get it to see the screen? Actually, you know what? Let's see. If I go
Oh
to,
no, there's two screens actually. Okay, yeah.
but
The
the
I
main,
mean,
the main
I see your screen sharing, but I can also see your webcam.
what do you see as the big screen?
The big screen is your screen.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. So I wanted to share my op.gg stats. Uh, Now I've only played like 10 games on Jace, and I started off losing, 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 losing. Can you see all this, Warren?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it was really bad. It's like 1-1, 0-0, 2-4. This one actually wasn't bad. 5-1, 13. And then I started turning it around. I got a victory. This was a custom game, so it's just against the computer. It doesn't really count. And then the most recent two games there, I started doing way better. Pretty good CS, getting pretty good kills. And I was a little bit upset because I wanted to end on this. Warren, I wanted to show you this,
Yeah.
but League was down. The server was down. And so we couldn't have our hangout. So I played one more game and I lost. That kind of kills momentum, but I still did well. I was 7-2-10. I had the highest CS on my team.
Mhm.
So anyway, things are getting better. After only two lessons, things are already improving. So
Yeah, just like picking a character and learning how to CS, this is what you're able to achieve.
yeah,
What we're going to be discussing in this lesson is we're going to be discussing the first 10 minutes of how you're going to play your lane, okay? Which is typically the laning phase. Okay?
yeah,
So I'm going to give you a tool
okay.
right now. The link is in the group chat.
Let's. How do we load this so people can see? Let's see.
You can screen share it.
Yeah, let me load it. Actually, I should see it in this one. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So what this is we take advantage of a technique called time attacks. And like any sport, right, when you're making a play, there's a specific timing for it. There's only a scenario you can set up or a specific time. In League, because the games are so consistent, right, we can actually make a window for them. Okay? And so the first thing that we do is out of the gates, right? We spawn, we buy our items, right? So our first time attack, right, is buying longsword and your potions.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your second time attack, right, is when you get out of the gates, you want to ward the pixel bush. Now, do you know what the pixel bush is?
No.
Okay, pixel bush is the bush that is here. We'll get in game together and I'll show you right now. I'll explain all the bushes. Create game. Ooh, do I have you on this account? You online?
I'm online. Yeah.
Okay, so invite. Here we go. Did you get my invite?
Let me load it up.
There you are. So this is a very important thing to do because it's how you protect your jungler from invades. A
Jungle.
lot of people, a lot of people kind of like relax on the first minute of the game. They kind of like stand mid lane, or you know what I mean? Like they're just like chilling, and
Yeah.
then the game starts for them when minions hit the lane. But the problem with that is if your jungler gets invaded on, their entire first 5 minutes of the game will be out of sorts. It is your job to assist them.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I usually ward the river bush by blue.
It is if you're thinking of the right bush. If you we're thinking of the same bush, it's a great job.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see if I did it right.
We'll see.
Mid lane mechanics.
Okay, I like your skin,
You're.
Debonair Jace.
I got the skin before even playing the champion.
It's a very classy skin.
Like, well, I'm playing Jace. I'm all in on this, so I might as well get a good skin. There's not that many options, either this or the mechanical one.
Yeah, I like both skins are nice though. Like they have their own like kind of feel to it, but I like Debonair Jace. It's a lot more classy, simple.
Yeah. He got nerfed in the last patch, man.
He did, but he's still amazing.
Yeah, it's only his W.
hmm And like a lot of the times, like there are these nerfs, but they're kind of like quality of life nerfs. They're not necessarily um there to kill the character.
Right.
Sometimes they mean to kill the character. Don't get me wrong, they do that.
Am I doing 2 pots or 3 pots?
3 pots.
Okay. I know last time you were saying I need to, when I was playing Teemo Jungle, you were saying only buy as many pots as you need.
That's yeah. When you're playing a Teemo jungler, when you're playing a Teemo jungle and you know how much damage you're gonna take, you can be efficient with your potions and you can save your money. But in lane, anything can happen. So meet me right in the mid lane.
I'm in the bush that I usually ward in.
Okay, let's see. Are you there?
Hey!
There you are. This is it. This is the pixel bush.
Okay.
Okay. The reason this is called the pixel bush is because it's the smallest bush in the game. What you want to do is you want to ward here at 1 minute.
At 1 minute. Okay.
Okay. So this bush here,
Yeah.
right? It used to be the banana bush because it was shaped like a banana before,
Okay.
right? So people still refer to it as a banana bush,
Okay.
right? So this is the bush that you ward defensively. So you could place a pink ward here sometimes, but this is your defensive option,
Okay.
right? This is sort of like the god tier bush to ward because it's offensive and defensive. Like it does both jobs for you.
Okay.
But sometimes it's risky to get out here and ward, so you
Okay.
want to do the defensive option. Now follow me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I probably did that a little early. I basically do that as soon as I can. I run right there and ward.
You wanna like early game. You wanna stand here, and
Okay.
then as soon as it hits 1 minute, you wanna ward it and leave.
Okay.
Okay, because that denies the late invade.
Okay.
If you do it early, your ward will go down at about 150,
Yeah.
right? And at 153, 155, they could walk in without you knowing. So you want to place it right at 1 minute because that's when minions will hit lane and the ward will still give you that lingering vision, okay?
Okay.
This is an aggressive ward here,
Okay.
right? This is the moon bush because it used to be shaped as a crescent moon,
Okay.
right? So if you're getting aggressive, invading, like you're Jace, right? So you could like ward here, and if you see the jungler coming out, like it's right on the tip here. You see the jungler coming out, you can just shock blast him. If you shock blast him down to half health, right, he won't be ganking. So you're assisting your team, and it's not a lot of time out of your gank or out of your play.
At the start of the game?
No, this is like laning. I'm just explaining general warding locations.
Oh, in general. Okay.
Yeah. So at the start of the like when you're like laning phase, you're like level 3, and the jungler pops out here. You can just shock blast him, and he'll be like, I can't gank anymore.
Right. Okay.
For him, right?
Yeah.
And then you can ward deep into here, so you get vision of the condors, right? And that basically tells you if the jungler will come up here and farm. It tells your entire team where it is. It's an aggressive ward, so it has a degree of risk to it. But if you're powerful, right, you just like come here, ward over the wall here, and you'll be good to go. You can also ward the red buff, but that's just to get control over red buff. All right.
Where was that ward going? Can you stand where that ward's supposed to go?
Right here.
Oh, all the way that far up. Okay.
Yeah, because you want vision of the path here, and you want vision of the condors.
Okay.
Okay. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna alt tab, and we're gonna go back into our resource, our time play.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna ward you're gonna buy your items.
Yeah.
The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna ward at 1 minute the
Okay.
pixel bush. So in the meantime, the setup for that is that you are going to be standing in the banana bush, right, scouting. Now, if people, in the event that people are coming and you see people coming, you get your ward out in the banana bush, right, as they're coming in and run away.
Okay.
Don't step out to try and get it in the pixel bush.
Okay.
Okay, if you see that they're trying to come in, you put it in the banana bush.
Okay.
Okay? The next thing you do now, it's laning phase, okay? And you see in the time attack column, it says 225 to 230. That is when you should be hitting level 2 in lane.
Okay.
Okay? You should be aggressively playing the lane, CSing and pushing, so you hit level 2 before your opponent.
Okay.
And as soon as you hit level 2, right, you explode all of your skills onto your opponent because you're using it on a level 1 opponent. They don't have a lot of offensive or defensive options in comparison to you, so
Okay.
you can get a beneficial trade.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. The next time attack is your back. You should be backing. Your first actual back should be at 4 minutes and 40 seconds to 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Okay?
Okay.
What you're going to buy there is you're going to buy your tier, you're going to buy a pink ward, you're going to buy a green ward, and you're going to load up on pots, as many potions as you need.
Okay.
Okay? Then your next time attack, right, or your next ward attack, rather, right, is 550. You're going to place a defensive ward, right, on your red buff. Typically, it's a pink ward. Okay?
So,
And
if I'm in game, in the bush, where the
I'll show you.
okay.
So, here, follow me.
Are you going to mine or yours?
I'm going to yours.
Okay, I'm at mine.
Yeah, here. This is where it is.
That bush?
Yeah, this bush.
Okay.
Right? You want to place it on the edge here so it sees as much vision as possible. Like if you're it's your pink ward, so you can see like as deep here.
Okay.
And you also want to cover the bush. And basically what that does is it covers people like invading here. It shows like because people when they're warding, they don't want to spend a lot of time scouting, so they'll ward here and they'll try to ward wraiths or condors rather.
Okay.
Right, and then you'll see that on the pink ward, and you'll have the information that that is warded, and you can communicate that to your jungler. Right, like your wraiths are warded, your this is warded. Okay, so you want to get a defensive ward on your red side at 550. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the next time attack is 8 minutes. Right, 8 minutes. This is where you should be planning to end the laning phase. Okay?
Okay.
So what this means, right, is you're trying to set the tempo to try to get your opponent out of the lane or pin them back to their tower. So you want to push your lane as hard as possible, right? Like like you can stack waves. You don't have to push like the entire wave. Wait until 2 waves hit, right? And then push, and then they have 2 waves to deal with. And you can roam bottom, get a kill. You can go in their jungle, get some wards in, whatever. But your objective here is just to be a threat on the entire map.
Okay.
Okay. Your next back will be around the 9-minute and 19-second mark. Ooh. And you're going to be getting the Manamune, right? So the upgrade of your tier. Another pink, a green, and potions. Typically, every back, the most important things for you to buy is the pink and a green.
Okay.
Okay?
So what do I buy? Is the brutalizer?
No. Manamune. Click on your tier.
Right now, I'm buying brutalizer and boot.
Yep. Yes, you are.
So I'm not buying that anymore.
No, we're gonna go to this build first.
No boot. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna get the Manamune, the pink, the green, and the potions. And then at 950, right, approximately, right, you're gonna do more map play. When it gets to the 8-minute past mark, it's all about becoming a threat in the map. Okay, so we're gonna make a new game here.
So hold on. Where am I putting that first green?
The first green, right? The first green ward is used as needed. So if you notice, like, it's very difficult to like tell you exactly where to place it right now. But I'll show you. Like, come to lane, and I'll show you the 2 places you can, the 4 places you could place it rather. Come to mid. Okay, here. So you can place the green ward here. Follow?
Yeah.
You place it inside of this bush.
Okay.
Right? It covers the gank.
Yeah.
Right? You could place it, if you're top side like you are, you could place it in this bush.
Okay.
This bush.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can place it, in the condor area.
Yeah.
You can place it there. And you can place it here. These are the 4 ideal spots for it. If you're in a rush,
Yeah.
right, would you ward over here? I'll show you.
Let me come.
Just here. Over the wall here. Okay. If you can't spare any time, right, to go, you just walk and ward over the wall, and that covers this area. Okay?
Okay.
Clear. Makes sense? Everything? Any questions?
Yeah, it's different. It's different. So, yeah, I'm a much safer player. So.
Yeah, and as this. Sorry.
To only have one side warded and be pushing is a little scary, but I guess we'll see.
The mentality to have one side warded, right, is you make that side your strength.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So this side is warded, right? So you can stay on this side and know that nothing's gonna happen to you. And then if somebody tries to come out from this side, you can walk towards this side.
Right. Okay.
Right. So rather than investing double the amount of gold, right, to use protection, you're going to use the protection that you have to your advantage.
Okay.
Okay, and that way, like, you'll be able to have the same effect with less gold used. Okay. Now we're going to make a new game.
Yeah.
And we're going to 1v1. Right.
All right.
And your goal in this is to get your level 2 advantage play on me.
First? Okay.
Yeah. So the way your level 2 advantage works, right, is as you're hitting level 2, you want to be switching, right, into hammer form. Okay?
As I'm hitting level 2, I'm doing that combo, the hammer form combo, not the...
Right? No. But like you want to already be in hammer form when you're hitting level 2 because you want to start off with that combo, switch to ranged mode, right? And auto cue me as you're running away.
Okay, we'll
Be-
try.
because the thing about melee characters versus ranged, right, is even though like you can initiate the trade, the events, or anything like that, a ranged character will always have the last hit because you'll be running away and they'll be hitting you in your back, right? Because this is an early trade, the way you want to manage this trade is you want to be in hammer form before you hit level 2, right? And then you want to use your Q auto combo, your Q auto knockback combo, right? And then switch to range form and auto Q me, right? And walk away.
Okay, so you want me to attack you in melee form and then switch and attack you again in range form?
Yeah. And then reset the minion aggro, so make sure they're not attacking you, and then resume laning phase.
Okay.
Okay, so do you understand your goal here?
Yeah. Do you like my? I guess I changed my build here. Is that good now? Is that what you want?
Let me just take a.
Actually, I don't even have. I gotta get the. Gotta get the wards.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Yep.
So
That,
after the Manimune, then it's boots and brutalizer or what?
yeah. Now the in the event that you're the reason itemization here has a star on the chart, right, is because there are situations where you would change up your build order. So if you're facing a Cassiopeia, for example,
Yeah.
right, movement speed is a more important stat to invest in because she gets rolling when she hits her skill shots. So you would build boots in that aspect. If you're facing a person who starts cloth 5 against you, you want to get your brutalizer because brutalizer penetrates their resistances.
Okay.
Okay, so it nullifies their build path, and you've countered them with build order. The reason Manimune is built now is not because it does more damage and more presence in lane, but because you stack it faster. It accelerates your mid game play.
Right.
It doesn't make your early game better by as well as Brutalizer does, but you're investing into your mid game. And the thing about Jace's stats, which are insane, is that even though he's buying Manimune, which is a weak early game item, he's still a strong character. Okay?
Okay. Save it up and see how we do.
Alright. So what time are you hitting level 2?
I'm hitting level 2 at 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
225 to 230.
225. 225. Let's see.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so just to give you an idea of when you hit level 2, it's when you kill the entirety of your first wave. Okay?
If I get
all 6 minions, right, will give you level 2. So you want to kill those 6 minions before I kill my 6. I'm going to be passively playing the lane. I'm not going to be doing anything aggressive or anything like that, but your job is to pressure, is to hit level 2, right, and get that trade on me, okay? Make sure, how many seconds does it take for you to switch forms after you switch forms? So what's the cooldown on it?
I think
you know?
4.
Sorry?
3, 4, something like that.
Yeah, it's about 4 seconds. So 4 seconds before you kill that minion, right, you should already be in hammer form, right? If not 2 seconds, because that's how long your trade will take. You want to make sure that you can immediately get into ranged form after you go for the trade.
Oh,
okay?
So I'm killing the last minion in hammer form.
Yes.
Okay.
If they're like a Syndra or something like that, where they will punish you for it, you can see that you could give up the minion, right? You don't need to. You don't necessarily need to last hit it for this, because the value of your trade, you hitting level 2 first, right, is more than the value of the gold that you're getting out of the creep. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess if I'm buying, sorry, back to the warding, if I'm buying the green ward, then I can use my trinket on one side and the ward on the other too.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
But the trinket will always be placed right in your lane bush. So where like the river starts,
Yeah.
right? You will always be placing your trinket there because you don't want to go out of your way to invest in a trinket placement because trinkets only last 1 minute.
Right. How long do the green wards last?
3 minutes.
Way better.
Yeah.
I'm in the banana bush. About to go set my ward at 1 minute. 1 minute, go!
There we go.
Now to lane.
Good. Good. Now you want to like at this point you want to be standing like out here. You don't want to get hit in the skill shots, but you want to be in the mid lane. You want to be reading your mid lane opponent because if your mid laner is not here, is not in the area,
Yeah.
right? That means they're either leashing,
Yeah.
right, or trying to sort an invade.
Right.
Okay, but if you see the mid lane here, you know they're not invading. So once you get that information,
Yeah.
right, you're able to relay that to your team. Okay, so if they're not here, you know there's a possibility for an invade. And then you want to do stuff like this. You want to like mind game them, walk into the bush here, and then walk out because they'll follow you. All right, so you don't want to pass your melee line ever. Level 1. You want to be like in between the melee line and the caster line. Okay.
Okay. I was just trying to push.
Mm-hmm. But just play this like it's an actual match. So hammer form. Oh,
No,
you're not level 2.
I didn't get it.
Well, I miscalculated. Maybe it's this next minion. Yeah, it's the first one.
Oops, I didn't have my.
Okay, we'll reset that. I gave you wrong information. That's my fault. We're gonna start a new game. It's the first minion on the next wave. Okay.
Okay.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, I'm exiting.
Okay. There we go. Invite, believe team. Okay, so tell me the combo that you're gonna do when you're all-inning me.
EQ, split back, auto.
Okay, so the first one, your Q is your gap closer, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah, QE, QE.
yeah, so it's Q, auto, E. Okay,
Wait,
make sure like your Q does buffer your auto, so like your auto will go through anyways, right? But you want to do that. You want to Q. You want to get an auto in there first, okay? Right, and then you want to E me, and then after that, right, you want to switch to range, auto, and Q me.
Oh, okay. Auto and QE. Okay.
Yeah. If you could use your empowered Q, right, that would be bonus.
Yeah.
But typically you want to use your regular Q.
So much easier with the smart casting.
You find it easier?
Oh yeah. Well, to get the QE combo off.
Mm-hmm. It's so much faster, right?
Because otherwise I had to do EQ, and it gives them some warning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart casting is, for some skills, like it feels better. For skills like Rumble Ultimate, it's like the worst. Because like you have to like click and drag that skill.
Okay.
So SmartCast has its place. I myself I use SmartCast for everything because I think if it allows you to cast things faster, it's better. You just got to get better yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But some people like the advantages to regular casting. I just think you can get those advantages if you play differently. Okay, so what is your time attack here?
What is my time attack?
What is your time attack? What are you going for? I'm gonna get these terms into you,
I'm
right?
going
So you can.
for the banana bush. I'm going to ward it 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Then hit kill 7 minions. Then at 225, 2 all in.
Good. Don't ignite me. Okay, unless the only time like you should ignite me is if I try to counter aggress you. Okay?
Okay.
So if like you do your all in, right, and I'm like trying to like hit you, I'm level 1 and stuff, and I'm like I go into you, I flash into you or I hit level 2 and I blink into you, right? You just like keep autoing me in your range form, right? And then wait till your next rotation comes up on your melee form and just kill me.
Okay.
Okay, you can't kill me unless I place myself out of position. So
Right.
good, you're scouting me. You see me.
Yep.
Hey, good stuff. I see you're clicking in patterns too, which is good. You have your like two-step going on. I wasn't ready for that.
Always be ready.
Had to dodge that based on pure instinct. So a good way to get the like push on me, so I can't push, is to cue the back line immediately. That way you have the push advantage. Okay.
Oh!
Emi, range form, auto. Oh, okay. Reset, reset.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I did. How do you when the new abilities come up? We're getting out of this game.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of this game.
Okay. So I went in, but I didn't. I had level 2, but I didn't select my. I didn't +1 my E.
Okay, so you want to hit Control on your keyboard
Yeah.
and E.
Control E. Okay.
Okay, so Control and any letter will automatically level up your skills.
Okay. Control E. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna
Do it again.
now, like for League of Legends, right? In order to get better, it's a lot of repetition because it's a lot of patterns, it's a lot of consistency, right? And you just want to keep repeating the same stuff in order to get it down perfectly.
Yeah. Too bad it takes so long to get into the game.
Sorry?
Too
Yeah,
bad.
I wish we could like leave and like it auto make a game for us or something.
Yeah.
Half of this lesson is going to be us joining games.
Yeah. It's okay. So Control E. Control E.
hmm
But I got the hammer form for that last one.
You did.
And I came in on you. I just didn't have my E ready, and then I switched back to ranged and I queued a minion. It's okay. We're learning.
Yeah. So you want to look at the factors here. When you're going for your Q, minions can't be in front of it,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So you want to be spacing in between, and in between all of your like moves, like your autos and your stuff. You should be inputting a movement command to reposition you into an optimal position.
Okay.
Okay, so like when you go into your hammer form, right? Right, you can Q, right, and then like your auto will come out, and then you can move, and then you can knock back, right? So that movement may position your ranged Q to be like not hit a minion. Right, you could unload like everything on me there as well without the movement command, but then as you switch into range form, right, you'd have to auto move, maybe like auto again in Q, but that makes you take more minion damage.
Right. Okay. Well, practice.
Mm-hmm.
I did my control Q. It's good. It's working. Okay, so 1 minute. Ward the bush.
At 59 seconds, be ready for it. 59 seconds, you should be walking out. 1 minute, it should be placed.
Okay. So 58, 59, go. Go.
Perfect.
Where's that Israel?
I was ready for that one.
Okay, hey, this is what would happen, right?
You don't want to be doing that too much because you...
Use man.
Yeah.
Although the Q alone isn't so bad, it's the EQ, it's the Q
Mhm.
combo. The E takes up tons.
Yeah, it does. For good reason.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to hard push like that. You just want to, like...
Oh, okay.
You just want to be ahead of me and push. So you're ahead of me here, so that's okay. Right? But if you hard push, right, like you did, the lane will come up here, and it'll be more dangerous for you to thing. Step back, step back, step back. Okay, so if you're that deep, right, in between all your inputs, you want to step back because after your auto queue, you want to start walking away.
Okay.
Okay, because the longer you stay in, the more damage you'll take.
From the minions.
Yes. Ow. So that was really good though. Like worlds of improvement better from when we first started. We're gonna do it one more time, and this time we're gonna do it full speed.
What does that mean?
It means that you're going to vocalize everything that you say. Like you're hitting level 2, you're leveling up your skill,
Okay.
right, and things like that. But you're gonna make sure that you don't stay in too long. Like it's gonna be like it's a real scenario.
Okay.
Don't treat it as practice. Treat this as a real game, okay?
Yeah, okay. I could have probably got the QE on you at the end instead of just the Q.
Yeah, you could have, and you would have got more damage, right? But the objective here is to get my healing potion.
Okay.
Okay, so you'd be getting my healing potion regardless of using your EQ or not using it,
Yeah.
right? And the mana on your E is not worth my healing potion. Does that make sense? Like you would use EQ if I didn't have any potions,
Oh, okay.
right? So, but basically, like with this trade, you're gonna be getting my potion, and then because of that, right, you could start doing the caster punish, which I taught you before, which is when I farm a caster, you just auto Q me,
Okay.
right, or auto Q. And you can do that maybe once or twice, and then if they go for another one, you can just hammer form combo ignite them to kill them.
Okay.
Right? That's like again, like a lot of the times when you see mid laners getting kills, it's not because they're outplaying the lane. They just see their opponent making the mistakes.
Okay.
Right? They're capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. They're not making a play that's going to get a kill. They're letting their opponent make it for them.
Okay.
So this is a stone, like a building block, right, for setting up a kill. The first objective to getting a kill is to get the healing potion off of a mid laner, because when they lose their healing potion, they have no health sustain.
Right.
Right? And like if you're facing a AP person, they have 2 potions.
Right. All right, go into the bush. Banana bush.
Sabana. I miss the old shapes of the bushes. They're so nice. But at least they made like the rock formations around it the same shape as what the bushes were. Like if you look at the rock formation on the minimap, it kind of looks like a banana,
Okay.
right? And the bush like above like the red buff, it kind of looks like a crescent moon.
Going in, dropping. All right, to lane.
Mm-hmm. So scout.
There.
There we go. Oh, that's ballsy. If you do that in a real game, you'll see like a top laner coming from here, right? Support maybe coming out from here. That's great. Confuse me with crazy, I see.
Gotta have some fun.
Right? So now you're 2 auto attacks ahead of me, so you want to hold off on that. Right? You just want to last hit at this point. So now I'm accelerated 1, so now you're 1 auto ahead of me, so you can auto again. Okay? So you can auto a creep again. Besides the last hit here, you can auto early. You see how the lane now freezes? Now you can hard push because they're freezing. Now you're gonna get this caster, ding 2. Oh, casters don't give it to you. It's a melee apparently. Okay, how much? Look at your experience.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't see it. Apparently casters don't give it to you anymore. I was looking at a clip, like I got these times from a clip like a month ago. Or 2 months ago rather, so they must have done an experience change. We're gonna redo that. But you got the freeze down. Like you got the timing down of when you're hitting level 2. When the 2 minions meet, you can hard push as hard as you want.
What? Sorry, what is that? That last thing again?
So minion waves hit mid every 30 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
So when the second minion wave is coming, and you could judge that based on how they are on your tower. Remember, it takes 6 seconds to get from tower to tower.
Yeah.
Right? So you can judge it by the second, right, to when they're gonna get there. And then once they're gonna meet up, like they're gonna freeze in the mid lane, you can hard push as hard as you want to. But before that, you just want to be ahead of them and push.
Okay, I got it.
Right? But you don't want to push too hard.
Got it. Okay.
Got it? Okay. So we're gonna make this happen. I'm surprised caster doesn't give you level 2, but casters do give you less experience than melees. But that must have been a 5 point season 5 patch.
That's okay.
I'm learning too. Okay, so we're going to go easy. So, how comfortable are you feeling with Jace? I know, like right at the beginning, he was kind of overwhelming for you.
Better. I'm still not used to all of the abilities and when to transition, and it's getting better. Like I'm getting kills. I'm still not like I barely use my W, especially in melee. I don't think I've ever used my W in melee. But it's not like if we're in a team fight, I usually stay on the back line, hit them with the QE combo, and then jump in and on melee QE again. So getting a little more comfortable with that. But I usually play very defensive, especially in the early parts. So this is different where you want me.
Oh yeah, and we're right here. We're gonna try to like break the comfort for you, get you out of your comfort zone. Because the only way to play this game efficiently is with calculated aggression.
Yeah. Well, I'm up for it.
Yeah, and the way I see it, because I'm like you, I'm a defensive player, right? I like to be safe. I like to do that. Is that this is actually like even though you're playing aggressively in quotation marks, it's actually defensively because aggression in this game not only like applies pressure, but it also denies aggression from them in the future.
Mhm.
So you're kind of protecting yourself later in time, right? Oh, I knew what you were gonna do.
What?
Oh, I thought my cue would have hit you because I knew what you were like where you were gonna go.
Well,
So
I
I
don't.
tried to fired it right at the same time.
Oh, you can see my screen.
No, I'm in game.
Oh.
Well, I could do it if I put it on my second screen. There we go. Hey, don't sneak up on me. Yeah, this isn't smart. You see how I like always hit you in the butt there? That's
Yeah.
the range. That's
I,
the range advantage.
yeah. I wanted to switch and get my cue off early, but I didn't
Mhm.
switch properly. 'Cause I have.
You can pop your potion. It doesn't matter.
No, whatever. It's okay.
So I'm one auto ahead of you, so you got to get that. So now we're even. Now you're ahead by one, and now you're ahead by two. You're good there. You're ahead by three. You shouldn't go any further than that.
Okay.
But you want to make sure that you're counting your autos because that's what results in the push of the wave. Now they're meeting, right? As you can see here, so you can push as hard as you want. Oh,
Oh.
oh no! I win.
I didn't get my knee. Ah, I thought I clicked on it.
Do it again.
Oh man. So do you do control E? That's what you do to get it?
Yeah. Basically, like I know what minion's gonna level me up,
Yeah.
right? So my fingers are already hovering over Control E,
Okay.
right? Like I know I'm gonna level up here. Right? And my next objective, my next like point of play is just to hit Control E like immediately. Like the rate that I level it up, the animation barely comes out for like you've leveled up. It's just like and like the skills like like the plus signs come out in that animation, those barely pop up, right? It's just I do it so quickly
Okay.
for a situation like this.
Okay. Yeah, you have to. Okay.
Okay, so let's do it again.
Yep.
This is and the reason we're spending so much time on this is because this alone, right? This play right here, if it goes well for you, like if you execute it properly and you don't take the damage that you um like that you're taking right now, like the minion damage and stuff like that, if you execute it well, you'll win the lane for the next 7 minutes.
Okay.
Because then, like from here, you can just compound the caster punish. And for the viewers out there, a caster punish again is just whenever a person farms a caster minion, they extend their character far enough for you to auto attack them. So you can auto them while they're taking the creep, and they won't hit you with an auto, right? And if they're gonna hit you with a spell, you hit them with the spell. You always be +1 auto on them.
What do you recommend? I was up against Heimerdinger
Uh huh.
in mid, and he set up 3 turrets and was just mad pushing, and I couldn't keep up with him.
When you're set, like you have to kill the turrets, right? So when he sets up his first turret,
Yeah.
right, just auto Q auto it. Get rid of it right away.
Okay.
Like you have low cooldowns. Like all you need to do, like your counterplay to that is to buy mana potions, right?
Okay.
You're not going to like if he has turret set up, you can't all in him. Like he will like wreck you. But in that scenario, because he's a unique mid laner, your objective isn't to kill him or to pressure him. It's just to keep pushing the lane out.
Okay.
But like, if he lays a turret down, you have to kill it as soon as possible.
Okay. Control. I gotta get used to this. Control. Level up.
Hmm.
I like the smart passing though. Ah! Boo!
Screen watcher.
Boo! Cheap.
I wish I could play League like this regularly. Look at my opponent's screen.
Boo! Control. It's kind of awkward. Control E. Control E. Control E.
You see how like after you miss a skill shot, I can walk forward on you and
Yeah.
like you can't do anything?
Yeah.
You want to get used to that like pressure and like value your skill shots that much. So we're even. You're ahead by 1. Get ahead by 2. There we go. You're ahead by 2. This is like where you want to be. So like if I auto again, you want to like kill that creep and then you want to get another auto. There we go. So now you're ahead by 2 still. There we go. Good job. Now they're meeting up, so you want a hard push here. Oh, whoops. Nice. Step back, you're taking minion aggro. Right? Now kill the creep to level up.
Oh, late.
Auto. Okay.
I couldn't
Yeah.
to my.
Couldn't do it fast enough?
No, I switched too late. I switched to my hammer form too late.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here, right?
Cooldown after it came in.
Mm-hmm. So what we're gonna do here, just to refine this play, because we are hitting towards the end of the lesson.
Yeah.
Right? But you're gonna be like, if you can find a practice partner, I'll help you for like the next 15, 20 minutes. But if you can find like a practice partner to do this like for 15 minutes a day, you'll get this in no time.
Yeah. Oh, come.
Yeah. Meet me in my office. You remember what that is?
Yep. I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll be there in a bit. Sorry, there's traffic. All right, I'm there. Okay, so hammer form. Right, wait a bit. Okay, so now your cooldown is reset.
Yeah.
Right? So just cue me here, right? Now, right? Stand in front of me again, but like turn your auto attack off. You have to turn that off. Yeah.
Okay.
So stand in front of me, right? Now you E me. Right? So ER. Right? Now it's auto Q. It's got all there. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna reset this, okay? So you're gonna go back to your hammer form. Gonna reset your cooldowns. We'll go into this area so Scuttle doesn't mess it up. Okay, so right, first is to Q in.
Q, E, switch, auto, R.
Yeah, but first we're gonna break it down for you. You're gonna Q first. Okay, so you got the auto off. Hit S. Hit S. Okay. Now you bucked me away, which is right. So now you want to auto Q, walk away. Right? What would be next level? Right? Is for you to auto move Q move.
Okay.
Right? So you can auto me but miss the Q, but go auto move. So I'll do it to you and then you do it to me. So it's auto move Q move.
Okay.
Okay, so miss the Q because you'll kill me if you don't, but you can auto me once, then move, then Q, then move.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, and you want to do that. Now, cool little trick for everyone watching, or for anybody who wants to know exactly when to put your movement input in. The sounds in League of Legends happen before the animations. So if you're listening to League, right, as soon as you hear the sound, you can move, and the animation will not be canceled. So you know, like how you can like auto like this, right? And you can cancel your animations,
Right.
right? If you hear the sound come out of the auto attack, right, you can move right away. But that's something like super advanced. But that's just a little like cool tip and trick. But for you, like what you want to do is you just want to get used to the timing of everything because you want to get this as fast as possible. The faster you get it, the less damage you take.
Right.
Okay, so try it again.
Q. Am I doing the E as well?
Right, you're gonna Q auto.
Yeah.
Right, you're gonna wait. Right, you're gonna hit S actually, so you don't keep autoing me. Right, but you're gonna Q auto, hit S, right, and then you're gonna EB. But your E and your R need to happen right after another.
Let me try.
Right, so
S.
okay, so now
R. Hey.
there we go. There we go. You want to do that right as fast as you did there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? But remember, you want to auto first and then Q. So like try it on a creep. Just auto and like as soon as either you hear it or you see your auto coming out, Q fast. Right? Because it can actually be really fast. There we go. Right? Like it's you can actually like kind of like make it look like your auto is being like because the missile speed of your Q is faster, they can hit the person at the same time.
Okay.
Right? If you're fast enough. And then you start moving away.
Sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
So how are you autoing? With right click or with A?
I turned auto attack back on. Oh, but it's right click. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So use like for like when you're like actually like higher level in this move or whatever, you want to go AQ. Okay? So like if you look at my character because it's kind of similar, right? Oh, you ran away.
Oh, it's just in the.
So just AQ. Oh, whoop. Yeah, my cooldowns. You just want to like AQ. See? That was really fast. Like that was like as good as you could do. Now, what you want to do at the end of that, you see how you're like doing your dance here, like your movement pattern,
Yeah.
right? You want to do that after. You want to do your movement pattern back. So it's a zigzag. It should be like you go out, in, and then straight. Woo!
Oh.
No, you get cooldown, yeah. But
Like,
that was the timing there was great.
cooldown was too much.
Yeah, wait for the cooldown. Wait for the cooldown. Now go. That was really good. You missed an auto attack, but that was like really, really good. Right? Remember, it's auto Q. Don't mash that Q in there.
Okay.
There's something called fat fingers, where people just like mash and they just like hit wrong keys and stuff like that. You want to be accurate with all your inputs. Okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Take the damage.
So the next lesson that
Yeah.
we're going to be doing is going to be sort of a wrap-up lesson.
Okay.
Right? Every fourth lesson is sort of like we're combining everything we learned before, right, into one lesson. But the first 15 minutes to half an hour will be Jace mechanics, just solo Jace mechanics, just how to use your skills, how to smart cast them, how to use different EQs because you can EQ very differently. For example, uh, come with me. So, turn off SmartCast, okay?
Turn off SmartCast. Okay.
Yeah. So, and hold your E.
Hold my E. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, no, in range form rather.
Okay.
Right. And you
Yeah.
see how you can place it?
Yeah.
Now try to place it over yourself so it's lengthwise, like so it's leading towards me, like so you're aiming it towards me, kind of thing.
That.
No, 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 other way. So like the edge of it is hitting me,
Oh, I see. Like
like
that.
that, right?
Okay.
So you can place it down like that, right? You can still fire your empowered Q,
Yeah.
right? But you have more distance to gain your speed, so you can run straight up towards me, right? And your speed will last longer,
Okay.
right? So this is a different kind of EQ, right?
Oh. Oh, right. Q. I didn't press it. Oh my God. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, no, 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 no. Like, you'll be able to do this when you're smart casting. This is just for the sake of demonstration,
Okay.
right? So that like you want to do it like that way because you'll be able to EQ. It'll still come out, right? But your speed duration, because you'll be on the gate longer while you're moving, will last longer, right? And then you can like run up.
Right. Okay.
All right. So next lesson, we'll be going over Jace mechanics. We'll be wrapping everything up into laning phase,
Okay.
right? And you should be able to dominate me. Okay? You
All
should be
right.
able to kill me at level 3, level 4 if I overextend, right? You should be good to go. What I want you to do here is I want you to use the tools that I gave you. So the damage chart and the time play, right? To calculate how much damage you're going to do during your level 2.
Okay.
Right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna see when you hit level 2 what your stats are, what your itemization are, so how much AD you have, right? And you put in 0 armor in your tool, in
Okay.
your thing, and you know how much damage you do. Then you can guesstimate how much damage your burst is gonna do against your opponent based on how much armor they have. And when you like, I want you to know the numbers. I want you to get an idea for it, okay?
Okay.
And you just know how much damage that trade's gonna do, and you're gonna know exactly how fast you're gonna do it. Practice your combo on Scuttle Crab for 15 minutes a day,
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Good.
because it's a moving opponent. Like it's actually like a really good like sandbag.
Oh.
Yeah. So you wanna just practice your combo on it, see exactly where you went wrong. Don't do what a lot of people do, right? What they do is they'll like unleash their combo and they'll try to keep doing it over and over and over again. Okay? What you need to do is you need to do the combo and figure out what went wrong in the combo after that. Like I was too late on this, I was too early on this, right? So you got the early part of the combo down, right? And there, like the range form, it's not as fast as it could be,
Okay.
right? And you're not moving in your range form, right? So rather than like just doing like your whole like moves and like stuff like that right now, right? What I do is I write it down. I write down what went wrong, and I know what to focus on. Right? This is saving time rather than doing like 15 minutes. That was good. Rather than doing 15 minutes of like the same thing over and over and over, you're making it more productive.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so do you have any questions about this lesson?
Good for now. I think gotta practice.
All right. Well, that's everything for this one.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
We'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
Cheers.